What's up, everybody? We have a brand new series called the What If series. Here we are going to be tackling what Los believes is the right call, and you'll see that right here.
Yeah. I'm selling 2 houses for Giannis. What you mean?
Yeah,
have you seen Viv? Come on now. If we have a chance to get Giannis and we have to give up Cat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're winning with Giannis. I'm sorry.
He truly does believe that swap out Cat and Giannis, the Knicks win it all. Well, let's put that to a theory. We're going to simulate a full NBA season. We're going to see it game by game. We're going to let you guys decide. Do the Knicks, by the 2K standards on Hall of Fame, seem a much better team with Giannis instead of Cat? And we're going to see it through. Will they win it all, or will they come up short? Only time will tell. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you make sure you never miss one of these videos when it drops, or never miss a live show when we go live and play a game, maybe a multiplayer game, RPG game. We never know what it'll be, but you'll find out once you go get the notification. Thank you. See ya.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce, and a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they've managed to hang in the top 10 so far, which is a great way to kick off your season. It's a foundation they can build on moving forward.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. And for New York, Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. OG Anunoby out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Robinson in at the center position. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Clarkson. Anunoby finds Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Randall with a steal. DiVincenzo with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up to the right side. Lets it go from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Brunson against Randall. Brunson misses. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They come into this one following a loss to Brooklyn.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Now here's Anunoby. Antetokounmpo, a screen on DiVincenzo. Anunoby can't get it to go. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Brunson. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by McDaniels.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Brunson passes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Pass to Gobert. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Randall finds DiVincenzo. And And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
Knicks trail by 4. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Randle.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Antetokounmpo with it. Randle's in his pocket. Randle against Antetokounmpo. To the paint. 4 on the clock. Robinson passes to Antetokounmpo. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Randle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he drops it first.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. And Randle drops them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. New York again can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Randle inside. Brunson defending. Randle against Brunson. And here's Randle. 35 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
And New York has possession. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Brunson. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And stolen by Brunson. And here they go. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist by Brunson.
Boy, it feels like Brunson improves as a facilitator every single year.
DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Outside. DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Clarkson. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Now Gobert. Antetokounmpo covering. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Pass to Clarkson. Brunson taking his time here. And he's going for the lob. And Giannis with the dunk.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Here's Shannon. Fires the 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Back to Anunoby. Clarkson outside. It's Hart on the wing. DiVincenzo against Brunson. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Brunson misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Shot from the top of the key. Shannon's shot is off.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Brunson finds Hart. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Shannon. Yet to see a basket. No good from outside.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside Hart. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Now here's Randall. It's stolen by Hart. Down low.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, BA. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments and some changes here for New York. Kuzma's checked in for Anunoby. Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Minnesota, Clark is checked in for Shannon. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. And the free throw, no good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Here's Dillingham. Clark left side, 6 to shoot. To win the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Antetokounmpo up top. It's Shamet on the wing. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Gobert with a screen on Kuzma to the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Randall. 6 points for him.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
McBride passes to Kuzma. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Pass to Randall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Randall's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Kuzma, that's good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Randall. McDaniels against Hart. Outside McDaniels. And it's New York with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Hart to the inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Randall against Hart. Randall inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
13.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Knicks trail by 7. Brunson with it. He's scoreless. From deep. The rebound by Ingles.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. To the left side wing. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kuzma. Reed defending. Kuzma, the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot. 11 seconds left to play in the first.
Timberwolves lead 23-18.
Here's Dillingham. Just 3 on the clock. And Randall with the layup. Randall's got 11 points. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. They're up 7. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Jalen Brunson, Gershon Yabusele out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's McBride in at the 2 spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ingles. Rebounded by Highland. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Clark finds Ingles. Here's Dillingham. Up top, Reed. Wide open look. Hart pulls it in.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Here's McBride. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Dillingham. No made baskets yet. To the paint. Here's Highland. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Yabusele slams it in.
Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Yabusele. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Dillingham. Dillingham's got his 3rd assist of the night. Kuzma, the pass to Brunson. Back to Kuzma. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Knicks trail by 12. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. BA?
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Dillingham, no good. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Dor, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Yabusele. And then for Minnesota, Randall, he's checked in for Ingles. Shannon comes in for Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Keep it up for
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kuzma against Randall. Shot clock at 5. Over Kuzma. Minnesota again missing. Knicks trail by 12. And here's McBride. Antetokounmpo outside. To end the drought. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The 3 ball. McBride can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Down low. Here's Reid. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Pass to Shannon. Randall inside. Kuzma on him. Randall can't hit. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. Count that bucket. Randall's got 13.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Outside Hart, pass to Brunson. Now McBride. Outside Hart. Launches it. Reid with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Here's Randall. Randall with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Kuzma, the pass to Brunson. Inside with the finish.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Kuzma. Anunoby comes in for Hart. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for McBride. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. Randle against Antetokounmpo. Randle, the pass to DiVincenzo. Lots of room. And he connects with a jumper. DiVincenzo's got his third bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 12. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Brunson. With the floater. Anunoby for three. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Gobert with a screen on Clarkson. To the middle. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Antetokounmpo outside. Robinson on the wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Clarkson missing. Minnesota leading by 11. Here's Shannon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Randle outside. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. DiVincenzo with the steal. Outside McDaniels. Up top Randle. Pass to Shannon. Back to Randle. Six on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Randle pulls down the board. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Knicks trail by 11. On the wing, Clarkson. DiVincenzo with a steal. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. This will be his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. McBride, he's checked in for New York.
Number 2, Miles McBride. Let's hear it for all the answers.
One shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Giannis with the finish. And there's a minute 45 left in the 2nd period. Pass to McBride. Clarkson against Randle. Clarkson outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Shannon, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside McBride. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. There's 45 seconds left in the first half. And it's Randle that time on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over McDaniels. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Minnesota leading by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. That shot off the mark.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
Here's Clarkson. The shot, no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at the Knicks, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Saw how they crashed the glass? That's Dr. O'Neill's School of Rebounding.
I did not know there was a class I'd enroll. Heck, who wouldn't want to take part in that? Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Minnesota leading by 11. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Randle and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Brunson passes to Antetokounmpo. Robinson a screen on Randle. Nice move. Antetokounmpo makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Shannon. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Clarkson. First trip to the line for him here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 14. New York working the ball around now. And Anunoby gets it to go.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And there's a pick. Back to DiVincenzo. Oh, deflected. Robinson with a steal. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Clarkson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives, Doris.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Minnesota leading by 13 to the inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Now, guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Brunson. Fires from deep. New York again can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Randall. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got 21 points in the game.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Back to Clarkson. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside, here's McDaniels, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 22. Looking to win the run, and it's good on the lay-in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Pass to Randall. For 3, sinks the tray. 24 points for him.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot here. Robinson gets the bucket.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Pass to Shannon. Now Randall. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul.
Now DiVincenzo. Give him 8. 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Anunoby against Randall. McDaniels from long range. And it's New York with a rebound.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Antetokounmpo. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Timberwolves lead by 18. Outside McDaniels. He takes it in. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
With the step back. Brunson passes to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
We know Jordan Clarkson is looking to score out of those sets, but this guy very capable and underrated as a playmaker.
Pass to Shannon. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Anunoby. Outside Robinson. New York working the ball around now. And it's Brunson missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Back to Randall. Sinks that one from the post. And that's now 26 points for Julius Randle.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for the Knicks, Hart comes in for Robinson, and Miles McBride subbed in for Clarkson. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's DiVincenzo. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. McDaniels from long range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Right wing. Brunson against DiVincenzo. New York again can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Now here's Reed. Outside McDaniels. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Hart from long range drops in the 3.
Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
64-47.
Outside Reed. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
DiVincenzo against Brunson from 9 feet, and he hits the jump shot. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Here's Shannon. He drops it from range. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's McBride. Still no points. Outside Brunson. Back to McBride. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Left side McBride. It's Hart on the wing. McDaniels covering. Hart can't hit. Minnesota leading by 20. To the inside. banked it in off the glass. McDaniels got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. For the Knicks, Yabusele, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anunoby. And it's Shamet in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Minnesota, Ingles, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Shannon. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Kuzma. Here's McBride. Lays it up and banks it in. McBride's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Outside Reed. This one for three. Buries it from three. Reed's got 8.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
Pass to Kuzma. New York working the ball around now. And it's New York scoring again.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Clark. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
And Minnesota making a change here. Randall is checked in. Yabusele a screen on Randall. Kuzma finds Yabusele, and Yabusele slams it in.
Well, Kyle Kuzma under control and making plays for his teammates.
Randall against Kuzma. Now here's Randall. He's guarded closely. Good. Randall's got 11 in the second half.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Yabusele a screen on Ingles. Hart goes in with the crossover. The rebound by Ingles.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Randall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Knicks trail by 21. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Three on the clock to the middle. And Hart throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
57.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Minnesota up 19. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Josh Hart is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Dillingham. The Knicks making their last shot to the left wing. It's stolen by Kuzma. He goes up and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Minnesota?
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
Shamet, he's checked in for New York. The free throw off from Kuzma.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Dillingham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Randall outside. Five to shoot. The 3. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 12. It's Shamet on the wing. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Right side, Brunson. Sneak it inside, it's Brunson.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
76-66.
Kuzma against Randall from behind the arc. The rebound by Shamet. Here's New York. Right now on a 9-0 run. New York working the ball around now. Brunson with the bucket.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Inside, here's Yabusele. And Yabusele slams it in.
And give them credit on the job they've done to narrow the gap with this big run.
70.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Reed sets a screen. For 3, Randall. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, ripped away. Outside, Ingles. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
And that's the intelligence of Joe Ingles on display. This guy's so clever at figuring out ways to get the defense to foul him.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Knicks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The free throw drops for Ingles.
Here's a guy in Joe Ingles who truly is an example of the right fit, the right organization makes all the difference in your career. Joe Ingles is a smart, tough, capable basketball player on both ends of the floor, and he just needed the right place to show that.
And Ingles drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Brunson. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Dillingham. Brunson defending. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Brunson passes to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now here's Ingles to the paint. Here's Dillingham. Pulls up on the wing. Minnesota again missing.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Brunson. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Randall outside. Gobert with a screen on Kuzma. Gobert, no good.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy two.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
82-76.
Here's Dillingham. Gobert with a screen on Hart. Ingles from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's New York. They're on a 19-6 run. Hart from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
They're having a good half offensively. Shooting over 50% from the field now. Trying to close the gap.
Randall against Kuzma. Randall left side. And he can't get that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for New York. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Back to Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Hart. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Shaman. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels is checked in for Ingles. Shannon comes in for Clark. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. And he sinks the second.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead.
Pass to Brunson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's Brunson missing.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Shannon. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Randall. Randall draws the double. The three, DiVincenzo knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Back to Brunson. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside McDaniels. Randall inside. Defended by Kuzma. Randall can't hit. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, right side. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
He's off on the second.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
All right, Doris, let's talk for a moment about Rudy Gobert's defensive IQ.
Let's begin, BA, with his communication on that end. It's an undervalued aspect of defensive performance. Then you talk about his ability to be a rim protector, to be able to rotate in defensive help. There is a reason he has won the Defensive Player of the Year as many times as he has.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Robinson, he's checked in for Kuzma. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Brunson. Now Randall. Oh, he jammed it.
That's Julius Randle in pick and roll action, being decisive and having the skill set necessary to score it.
Randall against Antetokounmpo. Driving in. Oh, Giannis. Just too much for the defense.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
McDaniels outside. Randall outside. Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
DiVincenzo against Brunson. Here is DiVincenzo. Randle, right side. Puts it up from 12. He gets it to go.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Clarkson, left side, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Minnesota leading by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. The 3 is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Randle with a steal. Robinson rips down the board. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
First personal foul, 4th team foul. Jordan Clarkson at the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10. And so Clarkson nails both of them. And Minnesota with possession here. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back. Because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Julius Randle.